All right, so to solve this problem, it says Mr. Gary is going shopping. So we're going to pull out information first. He has a budget of $120, so 120 equals budget, and a budget is how much money you have to spend on something. He will buy either a desk or a chair. Okay, so I know he's going to buy either a desk or a chair with that $120. If he spends 80% of his money on a desk, so 80% of his money will be the of 120 will be what he spends on for a desk. How much money will he spend? Okay. So we have a problem here in which the problem's basically been given to us already. 80% of 120, 80% is written as 80 over 100. However, I can simplify that by a factor of 20 to get 4/5. And just to check to make sure that it actually is equivalent, 4/5 is equivalent to 80 hundredths, I will cross multiply. So the 5 is in the denominator, I'll multiply that by 80, I'll get 400, and the 100 times 4 is 400, great, so it's equivalent. Alright, so I have 4/5 of means to multiply. The number that comes right after the percent of will be the total. His money is the $120. And this will equal how much money he spends on the desk, which is X. That's what we're trying to figure out. Okay, so now we see if we can cross cancel. Yes, I can, a factor of 5. And let's see, 5 goes into 12 twice, remainder 2. 5 goes into 20 4 times with remainder 0, so I'm done. Alright, now all I have to do is do 4 times 24. Alright, 4 times 24, let's see, 4 times 2 is 8, 4 times 4 is 16, add that up, you get 96. So 96 all over 1 equals X, and 96 divided by 1 is 96. So the answer is $96. That's how much money he'll spend on the desk. Alright, let's keep on going. If he spends 50% of his money is $120. So 50% of his money, so times 120, on a chair equals the chair instead of buying the desk. So we're gonna pretend like we didn't take this 80% out. How much money will Gary spend? So basically it's 50% of $120. And I told you the fast way to solve 50% problems is simply to divide your total by 2, but let's figure out what the answer is. 50% is 50 over 100. Percent is a fraction whose denominator is 100, so it's easy to change a percent into a fraction. This simplifies by a factor of 50, 1 there and 2 there, so 1/2 times 120 equals X, the cost of the chair. Extend this over to know it's in your numerator and cross cancel if you can. 2 goes into 1, 2 goes into 1, no times, 2 goes into 12 twice with remainder 0, 2 goes into 0, 0 times, so you have remainder 0, so you're good. 1 times 20 is 20, all over 1 equals 20. Therefore, oh, sorry about that. 2 goes into 12 6 times. Okay? 6 times 12 is 12. Take 12 away from 12, you're left with 0. And 2 goes into 0 0 times. So you're left with 60 over 1, which is 60. Okay? $60 is your answer.